Alrighty, welcome to another awesome, exciting, riveting episode of Dipping Milk and Cookies. Guys, I'm Garrett, the Cookie Commander Smith, and with me as always, my partner in crime, the one and only master motherfucking milker, Michael Segovia. What up there, fuckhead?
Hi.
Uh,
So, ladies.
yeah, freak bitches. Yeah, ugh. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun episode for sure. Me and Mike were just sitting here as we were setting up, trying to decide on what we were going to talk about. Originally, we were going to do a sports episode, which we will still do because I really like the idea of finding our favorite like top 5 coach freakouts. I got a feeling we'll have some fun with that little segment. So we'll definitely come back to the sports episode maybe next week or the week after that.
When fucking sports resume, as of right now, there's none going on unless you're in like Russia or China or something.
Yeah, where they don't give a fuck. Yeah. So yeah, but though what we decided was we're gonna make this a you episode, an us episode. So we're just gonna kind of sit here. We're going to ramble. Mm-hmm. We're going to drink. Mm-hmm. We may or may not indulge in some of
other things.
Yeah, stuffs.
Weed.
And yeah, we're just going to see what happens. So.
Great start.
Where do we start? Well, I know we can start with me. I like today. Listen, I was explaining it to you a little bit earlier. I'll go a little bit more in depth now, but today, by and far, without a doubt, was the worst day at work that I've had in quite some time. And this is stretching. I'm gonna even go as far as stretched across a couple of fucking different jobs.
What?
This was by far the worst day. All right, maybe not a couple of jobs.
Top 5.
It was one of the worst days I've had at Quad, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it started shitty. It formed more shitty, and then it set the tone for the day. And it
To
just
be
put
shitty.
me, yeah, exactly. And it just put me in this mood where like you couldn't say anything to me without me going like, "What?
Yep.
What the fuck do you want?" Like halfway through the day, I just turned my radio off. I honestly, and the fact that I wasn't in shipping, like I was on the header line, so like I didn't need to know what trailers are being called out, what doors, we need this skid, need that skid. I didn't need to hear any of that shit, so it was just a empty banter essentially. So like, yeah, and especially when I hear that motherfucker's voice on that thing, I just don't need to hear that shit today. But yeah, dude, fucking shithead coworkers. I'm not gonna shit on anybody. I'm not gonna name names or anything.
I'll fucking do it.
I can say his name does rhyme with dreg.
I was trying to think of something too.
I was trying to think of something clever. It's not
Fucking Greg.
Yeah, that guy. And I
Get it together, Greg.
Like I was saying outside, man. Like, I don't like shitting on people that I don't really know that well. Because I really, I don't want to shit on him, and then he shows up at work. And
What if that's
shoots
why
me in
he's
the
a
head.
prick to everybody? Is because nobody's taking the time to get to know him over the time he's been there.
But see, that's the thing. He likes to portray himself like he's been there for fucking years, but he's been there for 18 months.
Yeah.
He's just that character. He's just that guy. And like, truth be told, he is a nice guy. Mm-hmm. Like, he tries to help when he can.
What if he was having a bad day prior to getting to work? So that's boiled over to
yeah, but again,
fuck that guy.
Yeah, again, it's just like, dude, if
Lucky I don't work there.
if this was an isolated incident, if this was the first time that this sort of thing had happened, absolutely. What's wrong with you, man? What's going on with you? That's what I would have asked. But seeing to it that this is numerous times that this has happened, like. No, I'm just going to sign this ballot here, which is, first ballot Hall of Fame piece of shit. Yeah, you. And I'm going to go ahead and stick that in that box because, yeah, dude, it's just, I can understand people, like, you're one of those kind of people that kind of like, well, not necessarily like confrontation, but you like to debate.
Yeah, I'll fuck with you, man.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, you know when enough is enough. You know when to say, like, all right, dude, I'm just fucking with you. Like, let's move on.
But for real, I will fucking...
Yeah, right. I'll fucking massacre you.
Scorched earth.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's just... I don't want to get into it again because it's just going to fucking upset me again.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, dude, today was just rough. Today was rough. When was the last, like... And I mean, be honest, because I already know what your answer is going to be. My day is shitty every day.
You're not wrong, no, bro.
But like, when was the last like really, really noteworthy shitty day at work? Doesn't have to be where you're working right now. Just like the last time you were at work and you were really like, dude, I don't need this job. Like, I'm ready to. I'm either gonna get fired because I just fucking hauled off on this guy, or I'm just going to quit, in which case then I'm going to haul off on this guy.
The last real, see. I can honestly say, it's been in the pizza shop. And it's...
Alfonso's?
Yeah, it's a pretty frequent occurrence, like, where something comes up, it's just like, dude, I don't need this job. Like, I can instantly get another job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm doing you guys a favor right now to be here.
Yeah.
And I don't care if I sound fucking all high and mighty or whatever the fuck, but whoever knows anything about that situation knows that goddamn well I'm fucking doing them a favor.
Yeah,
so
you're telling
fuck
the truth.
off.
You're telling the truth.
But there's been a few times when we worked with Jeff last summer where it's just like, dude, fuck you. Like, you can fucking figure this bullshit out and deal with it on your fucking own. Like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I know Jeff, and I know Jeff.
Yeah.
I love the kid and everything.
I know Jeff, man.
I guess every single job I've always felt, because I've always reached a point where I can do everything.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I was at a job where I was not able to do everything was when I worked at the Foundry when I got out of jail in 2011 I started there. But I did 90% of the jobs there. There was only 2 positions I didn't get to do. And every job since then, I've been able to do everything. I don't get paid like it, but for me, the ability to know that, like, I can do your fucking job.
That's the one thing my dad has always taught me when getting a job is, like, don't just be an employee.
Yeah.
Be an asset to the company. So, like, even if you're not getting paid what that guy's getting paid, learn what he's doing so that in the event that guy fucks up and they say, we need somebody to jump in here, you can automatically raise your hand and say, well, I already know how to do it. You're automatically well, not automatically, but you're
show us, and then
exactly your chances of getting that position improve tenfold.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's always a smart idea to learn as much as you can, as quick as you can. I agree with that.
And that's what makes it easy to be like, I don't need this fucking job, because once you learn how to do everything at one job, you can find another job that's just like it. And tell them, be like, hey, I can do everything you can do here right now, and probably better.
Yeah.
At least than
definitely faster.
So like, I always, it sounds cocky, but I've always known that I've been an asset to companies. Anybody I've ever worked for, I know that.
Except for my dad.
Yeah, well, that was the part of the life that led to the downfall.
Yeah,
I mean, not that job.
No, but that was the time period.
That was the time frame when I was already fucking on a path of self-destruction, and I should have. I knew it was coming, because there was a couple times I always asked you when we'd just be hanging out. I was like, "Do you think I'd be all right in jail? Like, do you think I'd be like getting along with people and stuff like that?" And you'd be like, "Yeah, dude, you'd be fine."
Yeah.
And then a few months later, I was like, "Bam! Guess what? Find out."
Yeah, we'll see you next year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
almost
dude,
was a 4-piece.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, that shit, that was so fucking wild.
Getting that phone call?
I can remember it like it was fucking yesterday, bro. I was at my dad's shop. I was picking up a check, and I was in the office. Got the phone call, restricted number. Not answering that shit. And then your sister called, Tiffany called, and was just like, hey, have you talked to Mike? Do you know what's going on? Like, what happened? And I'm just like, huh, what now? She's like, Garrett, Mike flipped his car last night. And I was like, come again? What happened?
Quick hang up.
What happened?
This is bullshit.
No. I was like, what happened? And she's just like, Mike flipped his car. Mike flipped his car going like 80 or something last night. And I was like, is he okay? Is he alive? Like, fuck. Last time I checked, that's a pretty bad accident. And she's just like, no, he's fine. But like, nobody can get a hold of him. Like, he's like, the cops got him. And I was just like, oh, shit.
Oh, that motherfucker locked up.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll get to the bottom of this. And then that's when I did my little detective pieces. And then that's when I got another restricted call. I was like, I got to answer this one. Sure as shit. You're receiving a phone call from an inmate at the Waukesha County Jail.
Michael Segovia.
Yep. This call will be recorded and monitored. yeah, dude, that was wild. That was so wild.
Hey, man, I fucked up.
That shit, yeah, dude, that shit. That's like, I would have to say that was probably one of the more traumatic experiences of my adult life, for sure, thus far. Because I mean, if you think about it, like at that time, like, dude, we were inseparable. Like, you worked with my dad. Home. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything was good, man. It was Gucci. Yeah, everything was fucking killer. And then literally just like that, like the rug gets taken out from underneath you. And like, obviously, I wasn't going to jail. Like, I didn't do it, so like, I wasn't like busted up about that. But it was just like, fuck, man. No, my guy's gone for fucking God knows how long, because at that time we didn't know, and it was just like, dude, fuck, what the fuck am I? Fuck you, Mike. What the hell am I gonna do, man? Like, shit.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, once obviously everything got settled, the dust settled and everything, then it was just like, all right, motherfucker, you stupid asshole. You can sit there for a year. I'll come when I can, and we'll be here when you get out, idiot. And I kept my fucking word, man. That's for sure.
It was
that shit was fucking, that was wild. When I saw the pictures of the car, bro, like,
I can still get them.
You should
I just have to go to Milwaukee Muskego Police Department, and it's like $25, but they give you like a CD.
It's a case file.
Yeah,
essentially.
A CD with all the pictures and stuff like that.
It's a police report.
The fucking crazy thing though is I didn't see the car afterwards. Mm-hmm. Like after I had done my time, and the first time I saw the car was when because like I had property still in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the police department held my car the whole time in a storage lot off of Highway 36 by Waste Management in like Franksville.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been on the phone with them trying to get it because my cell phone was in there and a couple other things. And they was like, yeah, you let us know when you can get there, and we will have an officer like be there,
escort you there too.
And so I went with my grandma, and so to walk into this kind of like warehouse and see my truck or my car up on this flatbed truck and just like fucking squish like a pancake, and then my grandma be with me, and for her to know what I went through and everything, and to see that, like, I started laughing. I was just like, no way. And I looked over at her, and she's already crying. I'm just
bawling
like,
her eyes out. Yeah, idiot.
I was like, yeah, this was I fucked up, but hey,
pretty
I'm
stupid.
still here.
Right, I'm all right. Yeah, that's wild, dude. I remember the first time I saw the picture, it literally looked like the car, like, you know, when you're done with a piece of scrap paper and you crunch it up into a little ball right before you throw it into the fucking trash can.
Yeah.
That's what your car looked like.
Yep. And so everybody knows this was a 1999 Chrysler 300M series.
Mm-hmm.
It was lowered to the ground, had the rims. It was all tinted. I bought it for $1,000 off of a guy we used to play poker with.
I remember that.
I think his name was Dustin too.
Yeah. It was Dustin. I know his last name too.
Honestly, every time I drive past his house, I always look to see if he's like might be out. I know he's
right next
to the fuck I am.
Westbrooks.
Right across from Brookhouse.
Yeah.
Or Old Brookhouse.
Shithouse. Yeah.
Yeah, man, $1,000. It was a great car.
Hell yeah! I remember when you bought that thing. That shit was, in the grand scheme of like the vehicles that we were driving.
Yeah,
that shit was.
It was
nice.
Yeah, it was the step up. It was like now we're player status.
Right?
But
yeah.
like,
Have you ever had your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat in a 300M, baby?
About to. But yeah, after that whole ordeal was all said and done, like, even to this day, almost on a daily basis, I think about Ashley and I think about how she's doing. But I know she's married now to Mike Mueller. I think that's his last name.
Really?
Yeah, pretty positive. Not to sound like a creep or anything, but like I had like kind of kept tabs on her like every once in a while, just check to see like how she's doing, because like I created a very large impact on her life. So like I would,
just a little bit
from afar, I would just like see if she's okay.
Yeah.
Because she was my friend before that. I knew her since 7th grade.
Yeah, dude. So did I, man.
So that was already.
I knew her longer.
What? That was already like 8-9 years of me knowing her before. No, 10 years.
Yeah.
Because that happened when I was 21.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was like already 10 years of knowing her, and then to have that happen after everything, it's just like wow. So yeah, I still do think about her, like just like how she is, because you never want to be a part of something like that, because it really hasn't caused me like any like mental anguish or any like issues like that, but it's made me feel very I don't even know, there's not a word that describes on how it's made me feel on the inside of what I did to somebody else. You know what I mean? Man, it's almost making me want to cry. I feel really bad about that.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's doing
Ashley,
great,
if you're listening, we love you. We hope you're doing really well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are. She's always been a successful person. She's a striver. I know that.
Yeah.
But
she seems like she's doing okay now.
Yeah.
I think. So that's great.
Yeah. It's a pretty serious situation, man.
Yeah, but we grow from it. We move on from it.
Exactly. I did fucking 1.5 years in prison. Yeah, I did, folks. Pretty crazy shit. I just textbook wrong place, wrong time. Being young and naive and trusting somebody fucking damn near 3 times my age. It'll get you in trouble. But as much as those 18 months sucked, and I'm talking sucked, worst of worst. It made me who I am today, and I'd like to think I'm pretty fucking cool. So, and it's not even so much of like being cool. Like I'm happy. Oh Jesus, Murphy. I'm just happy with me. I'm happy with who I am.
It helps you. It's fucking weird to say, but it helps you figure out who you are.
Gives you perspective.
Because you're in a situation at that point where you're on your own in closed doors with a bunch of other guys that are in there for crimes, most
real fucking crimes,
worse than you.
Yeah,
and I fucked up. But these dudes are just like, no, I fucked up, man.
And I'm gonna do that shit again as soon as I get out of here.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Dude, that. Oh God.
So
oh God.
You learn to be not another person, but you learn to be
a better you.
Yeah. Where like you don't worry about things like that. Like I played fucking Scrabble with federal inmates that were going away for quite a long time for some drugs and guns and
dude, I ate breakfast with a fucking murderer.
Yep.
Like, dude, I remember that so fucking vivid. Like, again, very vividly, sitting down, breakfast time, eating my breakfast. Ironically enough, this inmate, his last name was also Smith. So I just like automatically felt like I had a rapport in with him. It's like, Smith, huh?
Cousins, right?
And I didn't say that shit. I'm like, yeah, my last name's Smith too, man. He was just like, all right, cool. He literally looked like the Mountain from fucking Game of Thrones, dude. Like he was this huge white guy. And like obviously cardinal rule when you're in prison and locked up, you don't ever directly ask somebody like, what you in here for, man? Not unless you're trying to start a fight.
Yep.
So like we're eating breakfast. Sweetest fucking guy. Teddy bear. Huge fucking teddy bear. Do you want some extra eggs? You want some more eggs? Like, I ain't gonna eat this shit, man. You want it? Here, no, go ahead. Take it. Go ahead. It's just like, fuck, dude. Yeah, thanks, man. And then he gets up and walks away. And the guy sitting on the other side was just like, be careful with that one. And I was just like, what? What do you mean?
He's a great guy. He just gave me his fucking eggs. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What do you mean? He's like, you know what he's in here for, right? And I was just like, no. Do tell. It's like that guy got high on PCP and beat 3 people to death with his bare hands in a bar.
Yeah.
I was like,
but he gave me his eggs, though, man. There's no PCP around for Miles. This guy gave me his fucking eggs. I think him and I are right.
We got the same last name. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah, he saw Smith on the chest.
You like, you should probably be.
What's
worried.
your last name? Fucking dumb fucking fuck out of here.
Right.
You ain't Smith. You fucking bitch.
Was it Segovia? Yeah,
fucking get out of here.
But yeah, dude, that blew my fucking mind. That was like.
It is. It's a really, you reach a new level with people in there too, when they actually will openly talk to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, like you said, everybody's very hush hush about it. Fucking, what are you here for? I fucking flipped my car, man. I got drunk and flipped my car. I was blacked out,
drunk as fuck, and I wanted to race my friend for pinks.
Yeah, Bill, you still owe me the pink slip for the fucking Accord, you bum. You fucking better find it.
Yeah, I don't think we haven't forgotten.
Nope. But you do. It creates another level of, I don't like calling it a friendship, but inside it is a friendship because you're stuck with these people, can't go anywhere, can't leave.
No, so, yeah, I would agree with that. I was saying before, like prison, no doubt, don't ever go. It's not fun. However, when you're stuck,
they got softball.
Yeah. I would, like when I first went to my actual facility, I was on minimum lockdown because I didn't fucking do anything. So they were like, yeah, let him. He can go to minimum. So yeah, I was on work release and shit, like smuggling fucking porn and tobacco back into the prison, like fucking renegade porn. Dude, we had that shit on fucking lock easy. Oh man, I remember, and I hope there's some guard listening right now because he's gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna pop all these motherfuckers tomorrow. But like when you're on work release, they'll take you into town to go shopping for like your work clothes and everything, right? Well, one of the things you have to get is a lunchbox. So like I remember that very specifically. The guy that I was like selling up with, he was just like, hey, make sure you get an Igloo, dog. And I was just like, what? He's just like, Igloo, just remember Igloo. Yeah, just remember Igloo. And I was just like, okay, man. And then like I didn't really think anything of it, and then we're out and about doing our shopping and everything, and then like we get to the lunchbox section, and I went to just grab a lunchbox, and like the dude, I didn't even know the fucking guy. He was just like, get an Igloo. I was just like, what is with you guys in the fucking Igloos? He's like, trust me, just get the Igloo.
What do you mean, you guys?
Yeah, just get.
We are the same guys, man.
Just get the Igloo, dog. Just trust me. You can just get the Igloo. And I'm like, okay, man. So then I get the Igloo and like get back to the fucking prison and everything, and I'm putting my stuff away, and my cellie comes back from doing something. He's like, hey, did you get an Igloo? Did you get that shit? And I was just like, yeah, man, it's right here. I got it. And he's like, hell yeah. All right, let me see that shit real quick. And I was just like, why? And he's just like, will you just shut the fuck up? And I'm like, all right. Well, I mean, it's my lunchbox, but here you go. Sure.
Fuck me, right?
I'm not trying. No. Don't fuck me. That's here. You can have the lunchbox here. You can have it here. That's yours. But yeah, so old Igloo lunchboxes, lunch pails. It was like it was just a shell, an insulated shell.
Yeah.
So with a little ingenuity and a whole lot of fucking time, you could take literally like the butter knife that you'd get from lunch, and it took literally the better part of like 3 days to get it like done right. But like you can shave all along the edge of the insulated like shell, and you can get it loose enough to the point where like literally you got it in a fucking headlock, and you can just pop the thing out, and then it leaves you with like an inch, maybe an inch and a half of space between the bottom of the shell. It's a false bottom. So like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Awesome produce. I'd go in there and made all the friends as fucking quick as I could. Just like, hey buddy, what's up with little porno? You know what I'm saying? For me and the boys. It's such a weird conversation to have, by the way. Just to ask another grown man, just like, hey, you want to give me some jerk off material, please? It's like,
say no more, bro. I got the perfect stack for you guys.
Just unzips his coat.
Hey,
but yeah,
come to the back.
But yeah, I would sneak in pouches of tobacco in there. Dude, I remember one day. Holy shit. Oh God, thank God the guy. Oh, it was the same fucking dude I went shopping with because we ended up working together. Fuck, what was that guy's name? God, it just goes to show. It's prison. I can't remember any of these fucking guys. But it was, ironically enough, the same fucking guy. We were getting back to the prison, and like, of course, they do the little quick check. And like, I made the mistake always when you get back for the check, you put the shit on the desk. You just set it down. Take your hand off of it. Like an idiot, I fucking had it in my hand still, and I went out like this to put my hands out so that they could pat me down. Well, when I did that, the shell came down that like inch, and it was just hanging there. And I'm like, I didn't really notice it at first. But then fucking hombre, he was Mexican. It's not really important, but it's pivotal to the story, I guess. Fucking, he's standing right over there, and he's just like doing that thing where he's just looking at me, looking at him, or looking at the thing, looking at me, looking at the bunch. You know, it was just like, and I'm instantly like, I'm feeling my hands just getting sweatier by the second. Like it's like somebody just turned on a faucet in my hands. So like, luckily the thing it held it in place, but like, thank God that guy like drew my attention to it, because if I hadn't known that was happening and I just like put my arm back down, that shit would have dropped for sure. So instead I put, and like, I make precious. Like, I took it back like all weird. But yeah, save the tobacco, man. Save the tobacco. God, fucking what a crazy life.
Yeah.
32, gonna be 33 this year. Seen some pretty wild shit in my day. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. Saw a guy get stabbed. That was pretty gnarly.
I haven't seen something like that.
That was fucking intense. That was, whew. You want to talk about adrenaline? So let me try to paint this picture for you real quick. I want you to imagine being scared, like being terrified, deathly terrified, because you think that you're about to be part of a prison riot. You might eventually like get stabbed just because you're in a prison riot. So you're terrified. You're super fucking excited because it's just like, dude, I've only seen this shit on TV and it's happening right over there. So like, you're super jacked up and super curious. But then again, as soon as the klaxon, as soon as the siren starts going, that terror comes right back, screaming back, because that's when the fucking riot cops come in with their billy clubs, and I will tell you,
they're breaking dicks. That's for sure.
Dude, that is an understatement for sure. Because yeah, so at Dodge, because you have to go to Dodge Correctional Facility, which is a fucking super maximum security prison. You have to go there for a month before you get classified to go to your other institution. I'm at Dodge. Their recreational area was set up in a elementary school gymnasium kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? So it was like half of the court was volleyball, half of the court was basketball, and then all the way at the end there was like a cove cut into the wall. And that's where all the weights were and everything. I'm fucking just playing volleyball, like just getting a bump set spike. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm trying to make my plays, and then all of a sudden, you can hear all the weights just hitting the fucking ground and everything, and I just look, and again, it's right on the other side of the basketball court, so it's literally 30 feet away, however much distance that is. It's right fucking there. I can see and again, I'm sorry, fucking mi hermanos, a couple of fucking Hispanic dudes.
Couple essays.
Yeah, a couple fucking essays, pinning this other. Oh Jesus! This other Mexican dude up against a wall, and they were both just fucking just going just like nonstop. Like I don't know if that guy lived or died. I'm pretty sure he died. You don't sustain like 50 to 100 fucking stab wounds with little fucking ice pick kind of things and walk away from that. Because like but then again, it was all like body shots. But if you puncture a lung though, you're done. You're done. You're done. Either way, that guy's probably dead. But yeah, dude, that shit starts popping off. So then automatically, like, a gang fight happens, jumps off too, and it's like a fire, and it's slowly spreading towards me, and I'm like, oh no, no. And then as soon as that super excited, like, holy shit feeling like really hit me, that's when I was like,
shit, I've seen Sons of Anarchy.
Like you're in fucking Star Wars. And then literally, like, as soon as that thing goes off, 10 seconds, 20 seconds later, the gymnasium just gets flooded with these riot cops, these riot guards. And let me tell you something, they were not fucking around. Yeah. If your ass was not on the wall, hands on the wall, like, if you weren't on the fucking wall, they're not going to listen to what you have to say as why you're not on the wall. They're just going to kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I saw, like, easily, I'll just call it a baker's dozen. I saw at least a solid baker's dozen worth of fucking inmates get the brakes beaten off their ass. And I mean, like, obviously super excessive. Like, there was a couple of them where it was just like, the dude is unconscious. You can drag him to the wall now. Like, you don't need to hit him anymore. That shit, that was, I don't know what was scarier. The notion of being stabbed or being beaten half to death. Like, Jesus fucking
I mean, you always fear for both. Like, getting stabbed, like the way that dude got stabbed. Like, and you said a gang fight. Like, yeah, that's for sure.
Forget about
that's a straight hit. Like, somebody had some tats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, that was definitely that was all gang related.
But, man, the guards, they do that so that way it's just like, like, we'll beat you to death.
Step out of line. You might
kill somebody, we will just straight beat you to death. And you know what?
And then
it's okay because it's on camera what you did. And you were resisting.
And it doesn't matter either way, because guess what? We're going to put you in this room back here where we got the key to, and then we're going to come back tomorrow, and we're going to do the same shit again. Like, and what are you going to do about it?
And
what are you going to do about it?
We're going to find a lifer who's just going to kill you.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah, man.
He's going to be taken care of.
That shit's fucking wild to think about, but I know that happens.
It's all a political thing.
Yeah. That's, I mean,
unfortunately, but it is.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah. How do you think Jeffrey Epstein died? He didn't kill himself.
Dude.
Don't do it.
All right. Yeah.
That was a joke. I was just joking.
But he fucking, like.
But seriously, though.
Man. Yeah. We'll skip that part. We won't even fucking.
We'll save that for an episode we're never gonna do. So yeah, let's get away from the jail and prison stuff. That was a bummer. I had my heart broken too. Fucking bitch.
Yep, same.
I told her, let's just break up. You go do your thing. It'd be so unfair for me to ask you to wait around. Like, just go do your thing. I'll hit you up when I get out, and we'll see what happens. But no, I love you, and I want to be there. On my birthday, no less, sends me a fucking Dear John letter. And, that was fucking lame. But, anywho, to go to the silver lining, what we were talking about to begin with,
I didn't die in that car accident.
Well, clearly, unless you're a fucking zombie. But no, the silver lining is you're gonna go through weird, really depressing, really traumatic things, and the whole idea is to become better from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier said than done. But it is most definitely possible, and I do believe that me and you, my friend, we are living fucking proof of that sentiment. Because again, I really enjoy who I am nowadays. I know I have my flaws, and I still have my impurities. No, that's the wrong word. I'm not phoning my fucking Hitler. But like imperfections. That's the word I was looking for. But at the same time, I'd like to consider myself pretty awesome. What do you want?
I can honestly say, too, though, for when I had first gotten out and I was in a weird frame of mind, I truly went on YouTube and I looked up a bunch of... Optimus Prime quotes, and I actually found a thing of Optimus Prime's.
Into the mic. Say hello.
Say hello.
Into the microphone. You're fine. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get her to start a podcast, me and her. Jesus Christ. God damn. But she's like, I'm not funny. I couldn't do it. You are funny.
You don't have to be funny to be on a podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm fucking. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to be funny. That's why I'm on here.
That's actually pretty funny, babe.
It's not, because I knew that's what she was going to say. I already knew that was coming.
No, it's really funny.
But it's not funny, because I knew she was going to say that.
Oh, did you?
I know Emily.
Did you?
I know her comebacks at me. I already know. She's just going to trash me every time.
Yeah,
She's never complimented me. She just trashes me.
It's her default. It's not just you, buddy. It's just her default. It's just what she does.
Just trash everybody. That's tight.
That's why I love her so much.
Fuck her. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's cool.
You bitch, lady. Been a bitch for years.
She's super great. But I fucking knew it from day one, though, that this was a thing.
That's a funny story.
Yeah.
You can tell that. In fact, let's go
down that fucking road for a tick here.
Yeah, but before we do that, let's pop off for a second and have a visit with our sponsor. Support for Dipping Milk and Cookies comes from Angry Beard Boards. Who doesn't love playing a good old game of cornhole? I know the Cookie Commander and Master Milker do. Bags is absolutely an American tailgating pastime that goes good with just about everything. Sporting events, cookouts, parties of any kind. If you got some sun and some friends over, then it's time to grab those boards. And where better to get them from than Angry Beard Boards? Quality, handmade cornhole boards and bags made to order. And let me tell you, I've seen some of these custom bad boys, and they are quality. Okay, custom regulation size, tailgating size, and kid sizes available. All wood, hand painted or stained, with many options available upon request. Right now, when our listeners use the code DMC at checkout, you will receive $20 off of the set. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me. Spring is right around the corner, guys. So don't wait. Act now. Be sure to swing by their Facebook page for more information or call 414-881-4520. Again, that number is 414-881-4520. Angry Beard Boards, where the cornholing gets mean. All right, and we are back. So, before our little sponsor break there, we were about to dive into the story of how your Cookie Commander met his lovely Emily. Mike insists that he tell the story first because I clearly can't remember the day that I met my lovely girlfriend.
I remember.
So please, Michael, Master Milker, do tell.
So this all started with a series of phone calls from Garrett about moving downtown to Milwaukee to 7th and Mitchell to rent this apartment sublease from somebody he knew. And
an apartment.
I was very like, no, I'm not interested. And then finally he had been talking me into it. I was like, in fact, it was one day I was drunk at Swiss Street. Yep, nope, I remember. I was at Swiss Street and Jessica was bartending, and you had called me again about this. And I was just like, at first I was really no about it. And then when we talked on the phone, I was like, yep, all right, let's go. Set it up. So we went down to go check out the place. You know, we met up with her.
Ironically enough, that's the very first picture that we posted on the podcast page.
Yep.
Funny story, funny fact.
Mustache is still intact.
A little fatter, but
yeah.
We're both so skinny in that picture.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you're single during those times, man. You just get fucking skinny and
you ain't trying to eat food, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, fucking just trying to foot. But anyways, get the call, and I'm like, I don't know. And we're talking about it for a little bit, and finally, I'm just like, yeah, all right, let's go. Let's check it out. So we go check it out, and the place, it was great. It was windows wall to wall, fucking almost floor to ceiling. Like it was
high ceilings. It was like 15-foot ceilings, windows fucking from literally the floor to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like wrapped around the entire living room. We were on the corner.
Yep.
Of the building facing Miller Park. Like, granted, 7th and Mitchell, hood as fuck. Definitely going to be a couple hookers on the corner. Definitely going to be some sketch-ass looking hood dudes somewhere around the block. However, as soon as you got into the apartment and you locked the deadbolt,
you were safe.
Then you were fucking Sex in the City, baby. Like, that was a ballin' ass pad. I don't care what you say. That was a cool apartment.
It was a really great place.
Fucking horrible neighborhood.
Yeah, the neighborhood sucked.
Yeah. So yeah, continue.
But even still, so we check out the place, and like I fell in love with it because I'm just thinking to myself, like, all right, we would totally bring chicks back here.
Mm-hmm.
The setting, the view.
Oh yeah.
And just us being us. I was like, this is
a lot of double teams.
We figured to be in the game like right away.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
We went to Sabbatic right after for some drinks. And I think we were there 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. And then this girl walks in with a dog. And Garrett and I are sitting. If you've ever been to Sabbatic, you know when you walk in, you got like the bar right there. But if you like keep walking, you got the pool table, and if you hang to the right, there's like a little hook to the bar. That's where we were sitting.
Yep. End of the bar.
End of the bar.
End of the bar bosses.
That's my favorite spot.
Absolutely.
To be honest. I fucking like being there. Yep. Anyways, we're sitting there, and this girl comes walking up with this fucking dog, and
you're telling her wrong.
Garrett instantly is just like, oh my god, it's a dog. And starts petting, and they start talking, and then I literally look back and see Garrett knees to the ground, petting his dog, all over this fucking dog. And I turned back around. I took another drink of my beer. I ordered a shot, and I already knew I'm paying for this motherfucking place by myself. Fuck.
All right.
It was great. It was great because they hit it off, and he moved his stuff in. This is the best part. He moved his stuff in, and he would fucking come stay like one night a week, and eventually he's just like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna move with Emily.
All right. Let Dad tell the story now.
No, that's how it fucking went.
No, that's not how it went. Because I only slept in that apartment one night, ever. So, sir, you're wrong.
Maybe I was just that fucked up, and I just thought I saw your ghost or something.
No, what had happened was, me and Mike was desperately wanting to get out of Muskego. Hey man, listen, dude, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Story's uttered wrong because I was living in Franklin with Jessica at the time.
It's Muskego adjacent.
Yeah, is it though?
You know what I'm saying, dickhead. You wanted out of home, out of the area. Okay.
Yeah.
So me being the best friend that I am, came across an opportunity for a fucking ballin' ass apartment, a couple of single dudes who are charismatic and like to have fun. Yeah, we're gonna fucking mop up, or so I had thought.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, me and Mike, we had gotten everything moved in, so it was just kind of like a celebratory on the town, like night on the town. We went to the Jam Space. We went to Camino, which is where we did a majority of the drinking.
I don't remember all that.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I just remember the traumatic part of the day.
I'm getting there. We did
the dramatic.
We did a lot. Yeah, it's devastating for it.
Fucking ruined
motherfucker. Fucking ruined me. I got another goddamn kid.
Dude, for real. The fuck?
Sucker.
Got him.
Got him. Oh, man.
He gone.
Yeah, right. He gone. So we do a pretty healthy amount of drinking at Camino, where we tie the buzz on really, and then we went to Sabbatic, and we had been sitting at Sabbatic for probably like 45 minutes, almost an hour before Emily walked in. Now keep in mind, I noticed the dog before Emily. We were sitting at the end of the bar, like you said, and then all of a sudden, a little German Shepherd puppy is literally right in my feet. I used to have, that's me bumping the mic. I used to have a German Shepherd, man. So like I have a huge spot in my heart for German Shepherds, and this is a fucking puppy. It's right next to me, and I'm fucking housed. I'm drunk. Like, oh my word. Oh, come here, little baby. And I start petting the dog, and I'm going crazy. I'm going bad shit about the dog. Literally a minute goes by, and then that's when fucking drunk Gary's like, hey, whose dog is this? And that's when Emily, and in her words, because when
go
she
get
tells,
her. Go get
Emily,
Go get her. I want to fucking hear this.
Emily, come here, please.
Yeah. We'll get this fucking straight now.
Okay. So me and Mike are talking about...
And there's the dog in question.
Yeah, right? So me and Mike are talking about the first night that we met.
Not him and I, but you and him.
It's funny because I met the two of you on the same day.
Well, yeah, I know. I was there.
So that's what I'm saying. We were at Sabbatic. I noticed, and I keep in mind I'm fucking drunk. I noticed a German Shepherd pup just traipsing around.
She was only 3 months old at the time.
Oh my God! See what I'm saying?
Emily, fill us in. How did that go for you?
No. Let me get to that point. So I had freaked out about the dog. I was petting the dog for like a minute, and then that's when I drunkenly stood up and was like, "Hey, whose dog is this?" And then Emily, how did you tell me, like, what did you think when you heard that? When you heard me say that?
What did I assume? Like why you said that?
No. I'm saying like when somebody stood up and was like, whose dog is this?
Yeah, I immediately thought you took a shit on the floor.
That's not what I was looking for. What was the next thing? What was the next thing you thought?
I don't know.
So how'd that...
All right,
how
how she had told me, it was just like, oh, who is this handsome gentleman asking whose dog this is?
Right. Pass the mic back. Yeah. So no, how did that transpire for you? So like
What do you mean?
So like when you came in there, you obviously...
I took the dog off the leash and sat down and ordered a drink.
All right. So then
I let her wander.
And then what all happened? How did you come to come talking to Garrett?
Oh, you mean the fact that I came down to talk to him and I was like, "Oh, hi, who's this spicy meatball down here?" And then you know what he tells me? My name's Gary. And I was like, okay. Didn't give me his number. Nothing. And then as I was leaving, I was like, hey, like, can I, like, I don't know, add you on Facebook or something? And he was like, well, so Gary's not really my name. And had to, like, explain to me why he didn't even tell me his real name. That I couldn't even look him up on Facebook with.
See,
I
was committed. I was committed to the
Real
fucking
piece
Bachelor
of
thing.
shit.
I was committed to the Bachelor
No, you
thing.
weren't, man. As soon as that fucking dog hit your feet, that shit was done. I already knew it. I saw it, and I was like, well, this is fucked. Yeah. And lo and behold,
No.
almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
No. We met June 26th.
Of 2018.
2018.
Right.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, it's April.
Almost 2 years.
Fair enough, but still.
2 months.
Splitting hairs.
Either way.
But we didn't hang out that day.
No. I don't know. I just remember being really drunk one night and pulling my dick out and was just like, hey.
And I was like, yeah, I should probably go.
Dude, for real. That's exactly what she did. I took her back to the jam space, all drunk, like, hey, so are we gonna fucking
It should probably go.
are we gonna smash or what's up? And she was just like, nah.
No, that wasn't that wasn't that night, that's for sure.
I remember that very specifically.
That was later.
Yeah, that was later.
Yeah.
That was like the first week.
Fucking look at this piece of shit. He's like, hey,
I wanted to
I'm all
fucking-
drunk. I'm in the band. You fucking loser. Fucking.
Oh,
yeah, code for check out my dick.
God,
You fucking.
Anyways, any hoodles to get
Believe
back
this guy,
to
Emily?
get
What
back
the
to
fuck?
the main point of this.
I mean, they're happily ever after. So
Exactly. This is my person, all right? And I'm sorry that it wasn't convenient for you, but hey, shit fucking happens. And
yeah,
it did.
Yeah,
It worked out.
Yeah. Oh, it did it? Yeah, now I have another baby.
Don't be 10 G's.
Yeah, per year. What
yeah,
are you talking
yeah. That's fucking.
Thank you, baby.
Another baby. And...
That's so funny.
No, he's
But yeah,
good shit, though.
yeah. It's funny. That is funny.
It is. It's great. I'm very happy.
No, yeah, I know. And honestly, I feel like
I meant for you, like not me. I'm very happy for you, man.
Fucking existence is pain.
Yeah, hey man. It's fucking.
That's so fucking funny. But no, I personally feel like we are both exactly where we need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
And it's not anywhere near Waukesha County. You understand? So
No, we fucking both moved out that bitch.
real fast, real fucking fast, man. That's why she's just like she'll look at houses and fucking no. That's
no.
take it completely out of the criteria.
I told that to Jenny too. I was like, we're not living in
Never.
Waukesha County.
Never.
No.
Never again.
Only fucking place I got in trouble in my entire fucking life. One fucking county in the entire goddamn world. One county, Waukesha County.
Oh, God,
I'm not gonna say that they're trivial, and I'm not gonna say that like it wasn't well deserved because that accident.
No, for sure.
I earned that
for
one.
sure.
I earned that. Bad
However,
boy.
I would go ahead and guesstimate there's probably like $10,000 worth of shit that you shouldn't have had to pay for, at least, and that's a very conservative estimate.
Right? Because like Milwaukee County looks at me and it's like, he's just another little piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. Fucking stupid mustache. Stupid fucking mullet. Fucking fat. Hates his life probably. Yeah, that's what they think. They're like, nah, I'm not gonna, he's got a Jeep. He thinks it's all cool.
Oh man, is the windshield cracked?
Got a stupid ass Iron Man sticker in the back and Avengers. This guy's obviously a fucking loser nerd. So
Let me guess. Playing Warzone tonight, right?
Yeah. Fuck, man. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's so good.
Dude, it's the fucking truth,
so
though, man.
Funny. That's so funny. But
Milwaukee
no.
looks at me and
For
it's
real.
like, dude, this guy is. Don't even bother.
No, man. Exactly. That's exactly it. So all's well. That ends
well. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh man, that is funny. All right. Well, I feel like we've rambled on long enough now. What are we at? 50 minutes? Yeah, almost an hour. Don't want to go too long.
Yeah,
Although I will say that was funny as fuck. That was really funny. I love my girlfriend Emily. She's the best. She really is the best.
Yeah.
And
really cool.
And I know for sure you are definitely happy in your situation. I know that you don't. Yeah, exactly. That's just a defense mechanism.
I just want to go home and play fucking games, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm scared.
But at the
all
same
good.
time, though, imagine your life without the kids after everything you've been through. You understand? So, like, yeah, you may be unconventionally unhappy.
I don't even know
but like
how to think about how that would be.
Exactly.
Actually, no, I'm lying. I know exactly what my life would be like if I didn't have any
So what's the
kids right
second wife look like?
now. Which one?
Oh gee, yeah, right. You pull a fucking Greg.
I'd
I'll try this a couple of times. I'm sure
You know what?
one of them's
It
gonna
doesn't
work.
even matter. I can talk all this game, but we all know that. Like, I'm not doing anything.
No, yeah, because I remember the Bachelor months. Yeah, they were really shoddy. Did you even convert in those?
To what?
You know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
have religion, so. Wait, cover who?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, any of those times?
yeah.
Yeah, I did, and I told you about it. I did. I told you about it.
there was.
I'll talk to you about it off it.
Yeah.
area,
All right, yeah. All right.
But I
all
did,
right.
and I told you about it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the one.
That was it.
Okay, so there you go.
But it was a couple.
A couple of times with the same one.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Well, what are you talking about? What'd you ask me?
Never mind. We'll talk about it.
Tweeting to the one that has my kids right now. What do you want? Fuck.
This guy is happy as can be.
Yes. It's all rainbows and sunshine.
I gotta fucking go.
Fucking already in trouble.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah. Let's wrap this up. Facebook.com/Dipping Milk and Cookies. You can find us on Spotify, Podbean, iTunes, and now YouTube, motherfuckers. We have 2/3 of the episodes up. I'm gonna finish the last third in the next 2 days. So yeah, go check us out on YouTube. It's just the audio with a really cool looking photo of yours truly and the Master Milker. However, now that we have the actual YouTube channel going, the actual video of the podcast will be coming soon, to be announced for sure. But I'm really feeling confident that we'll 100% we will have video by the end of the year for sure. I promise you that.
That's like fucking 8 months. Yeah, it's gonna be way before that. Let's just
I don't wanna
come on, man. Nope. Let's do it. Full send.
All right. Well,
full send.
All right. You got $200 right now I can get?
Well, no, but next week.
Okay, well, all right. Well, then hit me up next week.
Well, you hit me up next week.
Motherfucker, I always hit you up.
What? It's really funny you say that. We can go back in history here. We can check
do you want to check tape, bro?
We can check messages and see who contacts who.
Hey, man, you get bull? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Anywho, dippingmilkandcookies@gmail.com. Send us content, comments, concerns, rude remarks, anything you want. Send it our way. We would love to review it and or make fun of it. I want to say thank you to Emily for the little guest appearance, which really made me laugh pretty good. What else?
My gamer tag on the PS4 is Mr. Segovia 1987. So MRSEGOVIA 1987. All lowercase. Connect with me on the PS4. Let's go up into the war zone on Call of Duty and let's kill some terrorists. Huh?
Mm-hmm. I think Xbox created that name. It's very basic.
Yeah, let's talk about your experience with Xbox lately. You know, fucking restart every 5 minutes. Fucking shit's overheating bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, it's because I'm trying to make moves for the podcast, like putting the episodes,
Xbox.
putting the episodes on YouTube. Shit. No, it's my internet. My internet's a piece of shit.
Oh, now it's the internet.
Yeah. You fucking, I swear to God.
That's the fucking internet.
I don't know why I fucking do this.
Anyways,
everybody be good, stay healthy, wash your hands.
Don't buy an Xbox.
Yeah, don't buy an Xbox. Whatever. We'll save it for next week. Dickhead.
Yeah, when we have Anthony on, so we can talk about how much better PC and PlayStation 4
is. Yeah. Okay. Be good, guys. We love you. I love you, buddy.
I know. I love you too, best friend.
All right. Goodbye.